It's a new trading week. Another week for us to keep grinding. Another week for us to keep chasing our goals. Another week for us to stay disciplined. All right. And so another week for I and my community to stay locked in and keep making profits. Okay. So last week we took just two setups on the community, which um hit TPs. Yeah. So we only had two setups, two profitable setups on the community, and we passed our prop firms because I'm also trading the prop firm. So we passed our prop firm. I just got my certificate this morning from Funded Next. So I'm moving on to the next phase of the account. So now this week, we go for a very profitable week here. So I already had this setup since last week from NZUSD daily time frame. For many of you that have been following this channel, you already know how I break things down and how I take my trades from doing the top-down analysis, from the daily to the 1 hour, from the 4 hour to the 15 minutes, and then I don't do from 15 minutes to 1 minute. I don't do that because it's kind of like a low probability time frame, but it's still my setup. All right. So I mostly do from 4 hour to the 15 minutes, and then from the daily to the 1 hour. That is 4 hour higher time frame and 15 minutes entry time frame. Daily higher time frame, 1 hour entry time frame. All right. So this is the setup on the daily time frame. Yeah. Let me delete everything so that we can all flow together. All right. So now this is what I'm seeing on NZUSD. This is what I saw on NZUSD. This is the daily time frame, mind you. So first of all, I saw a break of structure. No, first of all, I saw this sweep. Our price came and swept this low. Okay. Now, after price took out this low, what did the price do next? Price came and what broke the structure. Price came and broke the structure. Okay. Now, mind you, not just any break of structure with a full body candle that closed above this high. Okay. Break of structure with a full body candle that closed above this high here. This is the high. Okay. And then this is the candle close of this break of structure. Okay. This shows a very, very massive momentum to the upside. Okay. This shows a very nice momentum to the upside. All right. Now, price took out this liquidity. Let me use so this is what happened here. Took out the liquidity first, then broke the structure. Okay, so this is what we are seeing. This is what we are seeing. This is what we are seeing right here. This here is what we are seeing here. So I'm just gonna delete this. So now what am I looking for next? But first of all, I have it in mind that my higher time frame bias is bullish. My higher time frame bias for this NZUSD is bullish. So I just had to wait for this POI to get tapped into. Now this is the order block. Okay, this is the daily order block. Sorry, not the order block though, but this is the daily. Yeah, this is daily order block. All right. This full body candle is the daily order block. But what do I prefer to use? I prefer to use either the premium discount of the 50% Fibonacci, the order block. Okay, I prefer to use either the premium or discount of the order block, which I use the 50%, which I use the Fibonacci to mark out. Okay, so I've drawn the Fibonacci on the order block. So now I'll take the 50% discount since I'm looking for buys. Okay, I'll draw the 50%. I'll take the 50% discount since I'm looking for buys. If price wants to go higher, it has to come to a discount price, and if price wants to go lower, it has to go to a premium price. All right, so that's just the logic. Now I have completed my higher time frame analysis. That is all I want to see for a higher time frame analysis, and this is what a daily time frame, mind you. This is a daily time frame. So where will my entry time frame be? My entry time frame is going to be the 1 hour. Okay, this is my entry time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame. And I forgot something here on the daily time frame. Where is the next key level I'll be looking to take out my profits? I'm looking to take my profits from this key level here. Okay, let me use this. I'm looking to take my profits from this key level there. So that's the final. So now I'm going back to the 1 hour time frame. Go and look for what? Entries. So many of you already know how I take my entries. What we are looking for is very, very simple. Stop hunt, break of structure, return to breaker block. Simple as that. Stop hunt, break of structure, return to breaker block. And I have spotted that already on this 1 hour time frame. It is inside the discount price and giving us a very, very good entry. Okay. So this is the entry. Stop hunt. Market had to sweep this low out and then come and did what? Broke the structure, broke this high with a what? Full body candle. Now that full body candle is always very important to me because it shows that there is momentum on this move. Okay. So stop hunt. Yeah. Took out the liquidity and then still came back and did what? Broke the structure. So now where will my entry be? Where will I be taking my entries from? I'll just be taking my entries from here, the key level. Okay, that is the candle where the candle closed. Okay, regarding the high where the candle closed, this is going to be my entry. So I'm looking for a trade from there. Now, where am I going to keep my stop loss? Yes, another very, very important factor when I'm trading. Where am I going to keep my stop loss? If you recall in my previous videos, I always like to keep my stop loss at invalidation zones. Okay. Now, in case you're just watching these my videos for the first time, what are invalidation zones or what are invalidation levels? Now, there are levels, there are previous levels that are either below your, let me say, there are previous levels that are above or below your normal stop loss, that is the normal stop loss of traders. Now, normally a normal trader would have just put a stop loss here, okay, because this is the low of this move, okay. But now, what I always do is that um I'm going to mark out this zone, okay, with a what? With a line. I'm marking out this zone with a line. That's my battery low. I guess I should be charging my system soon. I'm going to mark out this zone with a line. Just give me a few minutes. Let me get that line out. I'm marking out that zone with the horizontal line. Yes. Now I've marked out that zone with the horizontal line. Okay. So now, what is that level below? What is that low that is below this low now? It is this low here. Okay. It is this low. This low. So now I'm going to shift my stop loss. I'm going to shift my stop loss to this zone here. Okay, now why do I have to shift my stop loss to that zone? Market is always fond of coming. Market can come and trigger us here and go our way. Market can also come and trigger our entry. Okay, take out this low. Okay, and then go our way again. Now we need to be prepared for the two instances. Okay, that is why we have to put our stop loss as invalidation zones, because market can come and take this as liquidity again, as another liquidity before the main move, or market can just come directly and what? Go in our direction. Okay, so now my take profit is going to be at that daily key level. My take profit will be at this daily key level, and this is a 1:4 trade. 1:4 clean setup. 1:4 clean setup. So guys, that is the trade for NZDUSD. Yeah, that is the trade for NZDUSD. So if you're watching this video before the move plays out, I suggest you should take this trade and make profits with me and my community. I'm going to be dropping this setup ASAP on my community so that everyone can trade and everyone can make profits together. Right. So that is that for now, guys. Catch ya. See ya later.